All right, shalom, shalom. Kahalayim la Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Much peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom. This is going to be part two to my previous lesson. It's most likely a closing part of my lesson. I received a phone call and it stopped me from recording, so I'm gonna just continue back in the spirit. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 18. Here's wisdom. Let him that have the understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 603 score and six, which is 666, which is Esau's number. You look at the World Wide Web, 6W. If you look up the Hebrew alphabet, the sixth letter of the alphabet is the W or the Y, which is if you look at www, the World Wide Web, you know, according to some studies, the numerology for the W is six. So you got many indications of Esau's system with that number, the number six. Uh, it's in every barcode in the United States, the Universal Product Code. It goes back to a man by the name of George Joseph Laurier. And and one thing about this dude, George Joseph Laurier, he worked for International Business Machines, IBM, and he created the Universal Product Code. And one thing about him, his number, his name has each one of his names has six letters in it. I find that to be um I find that to be very ironic, if you will. 666. That's Esau's number. That's the mark. That's the system that he wants to set up. And the U.S. the Universal Product Code plays a Universal Product Code. Universal Product Code has 666 in it. So here it is. The mysterious barcode. This is the Universal Product Code that has what? 666 in it. Here's the guy, the developer of the internet, the Universal Product Code. It says a 36-year veteran of the International Business Machines Corporation who retired in June of 1987. George Lair is the holder of 25 patents. He is also the author of 20 published technical disclosure. During his career, IBM recognized and rewarded him for many technical innovations he received. Blah, 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 blah. Thought that would give me some more information. But this is the guy that's responsible for creating the universal product code that is on everything that it goes throughout Babylon on a daily basis. And it's gonna play a part in the chip, in this the RFID microchip in this new system. It's gonna play a huge part in this new system that Esau wants to establish. See, it's what it's all about, man. It's all about putting that chip inside of you. Revelations 13 and 18. If you look at 600, three score and six in the Greek, it takes you back to chi-side stigma, which stigma is something that is fleshly. It has to do with your body. So that just proves that it's something that has to deal with your actual flesh, your actual body. You know, the RFID microchip. So this is what Esau wants to bring to pass. This is what he wants to bring upon the masses of people, the RFID microchip, man. So this digital ID is nothing but the prelude to what he wants to do, which is put a chip in everybody. And the Lord has commanded us not to take the chip. Let's go get the law, and we're gonna close it out, with a couple of scriptures. Actually, you know what? Since I'm already in Revelation, I'm gonna go ahead and get this. Revelations 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or his image and receive his mark in his right hand or in his forehead, I'm sorry, receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So this is why the apostle Tahar always say the chip has to be made mandatory first, because those that take the chip are going to be destroyed in a nuclear destruction. We know World War III is coming. World War III is on the brink. But guess what? The chip has to be made mandatory first. So those that take the chip are going to be destroyed by the nuclear destruction that is going to come as a result of World War III. So that's why the apostles always said that. And it's, I, you know, it resonated with me why he said that when I read this scripture right here, because it makes perfect sense. Some things just don't come off. You don't understand right there and right then and there, but over time the Lord will open up your mind to, oh, okay, that's why he made that statement. That's why he said it. Because the Lord, you know, um, will open up your mind to get you to understand certain things. And for one thing, I can say, for a period of time, I didn't quite understand why Apostle Har um, was saying that. But as I read this scripture, I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense now. It makes perfect sense why he says that. Um, so this is the scripture that proves to you that though the chip has to be made mandatory soon, before the destruction comes. And so those that don't understand it, hopefully you understand it now. Just like me, at one point I didn't understand why he made that statement until the Lord opened up my mind to this scripture, which I've read before, but it just didn't resonate with me at the time. But Lord willing, I can pass that knowledge on to those that may need it or may need to understand it the way I did. So this is why the Apostle Har says the chip has to come first, because uh, those that take the chip are going to be destroyed in the nuclear destruction. In this scripture tells you that. So list the book of don't take the chip under no circumstances. If you have to die, if you have to suffer, hey, we just got to choose to suffer for the Lord. And it's easier said than done, but through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, we can prevail, man. We can prevail for sure. Leviticus 19 and 28. I'm sorry, Leviticus 19 and 28. Yeah, it says, ye shall make no cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am Yahweh. So if you look at that word marks in the Hebrew, it's the Hebrew word that's kwai, and it means stigma. It means cuttings in your flesh. Let's go look at it. Actual fleshly marks, if you will. And when you go to the Strong's Concordance, which is I'm gonna do, it means to cut, to prick, to make an incision. See, an incision. So that's how the chip is going to be put inside you. They have to make an incision into your flesh. That means they have to cut into your flesh. So when you look up the Strong's definition, it means a stigma, a mark branded upon the skin. So if anybody's telling you that it's something, that it's an embargo, or they're not telling you that the RFID the mark of the beast is the RFID micro C hip, they're a liar. Because the scripture tells you that it's something that's going to go in your flesh. It's something that's go in your body. You know, that's the overall agenda of the elites, man, to put that chip inside of you. So, Lord willing, this quick lesson was edifying. I'm gonna close out by giving all praises and the glory to the Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone that root and teach well. Much peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity of heart. I want to say Shalom, Kom Yasha Allah, Wa abad babar, wa abad Shalom.